At the beginning of the movie, a woman named Sadie Rhodes is driving when her doctor calls her on the phone. She is sad about losing her friend Eva, and the therapist tells her to do things to get over it. Sadie tells her that she is going to get some food. Cole Turner is selling flowers at a nearby farmer's market. Cole's friends and co-workers think he's still upset about a breakup he just went through, so they try to get him out of his comfort zone. Soon after, Sadie goes to a nearby seller to buy a houseplant, but Cole steps in because the vendor took a break to get high. Cole and Sadie start talking, but they end up arguing about what kind of houseplant she should get because she tells Cole she is rarely home because she works. The other seller comes back and tells Cole to go talk to Sadie, so he does. He tries to make up with her and then invites her out for coffee, which she accepts. On their date, Cole and Sadie get coffee, visit a museum, and he shows her the steps from The Exorcist. Later, they go to a singing bar where Sadie sings, but after she signs Cole up, he won't go because he's too shy. Cole brings Sadie home, but he and Sadie are both interested in him, so he spends the night with her. Cole later goes to the farm where his parents and younger sister Maddie live to see them. Cole hasn't heard from Sadie in a few days, and he's already texted her a lot. Because of this, Maddie thinks that Cole has scared her away, and she's ghosting him. He really thinks Sadie is the one, but his parents and sister tell him that he doesn't take risks and hasn't even left the country. Cole then remembers that he left his inhaler in Sadie's bag. Since most of his things have tracking tiles, he can find out that Sadie is in London. He plans to surprise her there with a big love move. Cole goes to London, where he tries to use his tracker app to find the position. He is taken to London Bridge, where three big thugs find him, beat him up, and then take him away. Cole wakes up underground and finds himself being questioned by a bad guy named Borislav. He and his men think that Cole is a spy called the Taxman, and that he has a top-secret code that Borislav wants. He tries to get information from Cole by torturing him with murder hornets, but the door explodes open and someone with a gun kills Borislav and his men. Sadie, who is a hidden agent and the real taxman, turns out to be the one who attacked. Cole gets out, and she tells her to follow him. Before they get to the Khyber Pass, Sadie shoots more bad guys who are coming after them. As more bad guys chase after them, Sadie and Cole take over a tourist bus. As they chase her, she drives the bus backwards, and they end up shooting her or blowing her up. Two bad guys get on the bus. Cole kills one of them by stabbing him in the face with a cactus and pushing him off a cliff. Sadie kills the other one by shooting him and making him fall. They try to get away, but in another place, a former French intelligence agent named Levesque and his henchman, Wagner, get information on Cole because they think he is the taxman and has the code for a bioweapon called Aztec that they need. Levesque puts a price on Cole's head so that he can be caught living. Cole walks with Sadie and argues with her. When she tells him he's being too needy, he thinks she's been lying to him. She also says that Elena was a bad spy and that's why she killed her. They get a ride to a nearby town in Pakistan where Sadie's friend Marco lives. He thinks he was romantically involved with Sadie in the past, but she denies it. He also tells Cole that he lost a hand for helping her as a warning not to get attached to her. Sadie pays Marco to help send Cole back to the US, so she can keep working on her mission. Just as Cole and Sadie are about to part ways, Marco is killed by a bounty hunter who calls himself grandson of Sam. He is going to get the money for Cole, but a different bounty hunter named the Leopard shoots grandson and takes Cole, Sadie, and grandson in his car. Then, another bounty hunter named God the bounty hunter breaks Leopard's neck and makes Cole and Sadie drive. God the bounty hunter is run over by a grandson who is barely alive when he is guarding them with a gun. Grandson tells Sadie where the reward should be brought before he dies. Cole brings up the passcode on the way, and Sadie tells him what Aztec is and that Elena knew the password before she died. Sadie thinks of a way to trick Levesque by taking Cole in as a hostage who they need to stay alive. Wagner gets on a plane with them as he tries to get Aztec out of a suitcase that Levesque had. Cole and Sadie's plan goes wrong when Wagner finds a picture Cole took of himself and Sadie in bed while she was sleeping. She is upset, but she fights off Wagner and the other goons until Cole gets a parachute and jumps out with Sadie and Aztec, who are both hurt. When they land on an island, Cole uses the parachute as a tent and uses plants from the area to fix Sadie's cut. As they set up camp for the night, Cole talks about why he doesn't move, saying that his parents need him, and Sadie tells him that her mom died when she was young. The two seem to be getting back together. The next morning, Wagner sends thugs to where Cole and Sadie were last seen. They try to get away, but other CIA officers save them and bring them both back to headquarters. Cole and Sadie are put in a room for a lie detector test, and Sadie admits that it was a mistake to try to save Cole's life because she values her work more than her personal ties. When Cole meets another agent on his own, the other agent shows Cole pictures of Sadie's kills. One picture in particular stands out to Cole. It's a picture of Elena's dead body, but above her is an old Aztec houseplant. This means that the genetic code of this plant is the code for Aztec. Cole agrees with the plan for the spies to use him to lure Levesque by having him keep acting like taxman. Levesque gets the first part of the code, and Wagner verifies that it works. Levesque is under more pressure to get Aztec to his buyer, Mr. Utami, because Mr. Utami has threatened to kill Levesque if he doesn't get the passcode. The spies arranged for Cole and Levesque to meet at a restaurant that moves around. When Utami joins them, the plan almost falls apart because Cole doesn't know the key. However, Sadie shows up and tells the bad guys that she is taxman. They open the bag and give her her money, but she puts a $10 million bounty on Levesque's head to get them out. Then a group of bounty hunters walk up and point their guns at Levesque, which makes the other people in the bar leave. Soon, there's a fight, and the restaurant starts turning too fast. Jonas, a one-eyed bounty hunter who used to date Sadie, runs into her briefly. He tries to tell her that she changed his life, but Sadie is too busy with the big fight to listen. Cole fights Wagner, and in the end, he throws him into a machine with moving gears that kills him. After killing Utami, Levesque tries to get away with Aztec. Cole, Sadie, and Levesque are thrown against the windows, which start to break because of the force. Levesque is killed when Sadie shoots a small tower that falls on top of him. Sadie grabs Aztec just before it falls out, and she and Cole then kiss. Cole brings Sadie to meet his family later on. 3 months later, he went on missions with her by taking in targets in exchange for information. He started with Raul, an arms trader, but first, they go on a date to a museum.